Now it's time to break it.
Welcome back to the Split Screeners Podcast.
Yeehaw.
We are your hosts. That's Gavin. That's Aaron.
Hey!
That's Nick. My name's Nick.
What's up?
Joined as always on my co-host, Zach, Aaron. Nope, Zach, Aaron, Gavin, Jesus.
Woo!
This
And
is not
Jesus.
our first time recording an
my
episode. We are doing our sports episode today. We got a lot of stuff since we missed last week. Basketball playoffs are in the conference finals. Those will be starting this week. NHL playoffs are getting close to being done with the first round. I know the Game 7 of the last series is going on right now. Not a whole lot of football news since the draft is over. This is kind of the dry season in NFL from here until August. We did have a wrestling pay-per-view a couple weeks ago that I was able to catch. And we have a really, really cool video that we're going to kind of break down a little bit at the end of the episode. So stay tuned for that. Let's hop right in with some updates on sportsies. Sports ball.
Giant, The Rock is going to play the genie, Zach? You didn't give us that news? Replacing Will Smith?
He was a runner-up for the role.
Who got it?
Will Smith.
No, they were talking about for Aladdin 2.
No.
Yeah.
That's not what I read.
That's what I read yesterday.
That's the whole
Don't you
right
read,
there.
Zach?
Yeah, I do.
Gross. Basketball playoffs. Like I said, we have reached the conference finals.
You're welcome.
We have the Miami Heat going against the Boston Celtics, the 1 and 2 seed in the East, and the Golden State Warriors going against the Dallas Mavericks in the West. That's the 3 and the 4 seed. We had a couple good matchups here. Boston, Milwaukee went to 7 games. Phoenix and Dallas just finished up. That went to 7 games. Dallas blew Phoenix out in Game 7. So right now, I'd say it's looking, in my opinion, like a Warriors-Celtics NBA Finals. That's
Best actor of all time.
terrible news. But any
Terrible day to have eyes.
This was 3 days ago. It might have changed.
They might have delayed it.
Yeah.
let's fucking hope so.
Good, that would be.
All 4 of these teams are really exciting. I would love to see Dallas in the finals, but I just think Golden State's too powerful right now to take down. In the NHL, like I said, we have Game 7. Of the Dallas Stars Calgary Flames game going on right now. Both teams are tied at 2. And the series is, of course, tied 3-3. But we did have the Rangers beat the Penguins 4-3. We had the Lightning beat the Maple Leafs 4-3.
Those Maple Leafs are mine!
Both of your teams are up.
Damn!
The Hurricanes beat the Bruins 4-3.
Damn right I win.
The Panthers beating the Capitals 4-2.
Damn right I win.
The Blues beating the Wild 4-2. The Oilers beating the Kings 4-3. And the Avalanche beating the Predators 4-0. The Predators didn't even take a fucking game from the best team in hockey.
Bunch of fucking cheaters.
Gotta happen every
I don't remember what my team was.
I think you were the Hurricanes.
Yeah!
You did write it down?
I probably did. Shit. Have you looked
So,
at this shit? I just doodle on this motherfucker.
so for the teams that are out, if you want to pick a new one, I'll give you a rundown. So.
Avalanche!
Okay.
Avalanche.
Pick names too.
Right under that bandwagon.
Sure, yeah, why not? I mean, we know the Avs are going to win the whole thing, so why does it matter?
Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah, sure.
Until now.
Like
now
I said,
they're on a losing streak.
like I said, Calgary and Dallas are still playing, so either one of those teams can make it. Maybe by the end of this episode, I will have an update on who won that game, but right now we're still waiting to go into the third period. NASCAR, fellas. NASCAR. On May 1st, which I think I might have already talked about this one, we had the NCS Duramax Dryden 400 in Dover, at Dover Motor Speedway. Dover! Chase Elliott ended up winning this race. Kyle Busch got 7th. That's my racer. Kevin Harvick, Zach's racer, got 9th. Bubba Wallace, Gavin's racer, got 16th. And then Aaron's racer, Brad Keselowski, got 20th.
Yeah.
Then on May 8th, we had the NASCAR Cup Series race at Darlington. This race was an absolute shit show. I was up at my in-laws watching this. My racer, Kyle Busch, did not finish. He got 33rd. Aaron's racer, Brad Keselowski, did not finish. He got 34th.
Where's Bubba?
Bubba Wallace actually finished pretty well. Zach's racer, Kevin Harvick, got 4th in this race. And I thought Bubba... Oh, no, Bubba got crashed. Bubba Wallace, 27th. He also did not finish the race. It's just a short track. So you saw a lot of drivers end up getting knocked out of this race. I think towards the end there was only like 16-something cars racing out of 40. And then today, as we're recording March 15th, we had the NASCAR Cup Series at Kansas Speedway. Kyle Busch got 3rd. That would be my guy. Bubba Wallace got 10th. Gavin's guy, Brad Keselowski, 14th. Zach's racer, Kevin Harvick, got 15th. So, outside of that one a week ago, all of our racers have been doing decent. Let's see if I can find point totals currently. As far as Cup Series point totals go, Chase Elliott's in first at 475, Ryan Blaney at 423, and then Kyle Busch at 417. That would be my guy. Let's see where you guys are at. Kevin Harvick's at 11th at 335. Bubba Wallace is at 22nd at 257. Brad Keselowski is in 31st at 176. So, like I said, NASCAR season usually wraps up September, October. But I'll keep updating out the races every week. No other big news for any other sports. Baseball is baseball.
Yeah.
Anything happen in the Quidditch League?
Nothing.
Yeah.
No updates.
Figured.
Yeah, like always.
Yeah.
They were just going to drop off Quidditch. They were just going to lop that off.
We might as well.
In the NFL, a couple big pieces of news. The Saints have signed wide receiver Jarvis Landry. I love this signing. I like Jarvis Landry a lot. I know that he was unsigned reportedly because he was asking for a crazy amount of money. I don't know how much money he signed for in New Orleans, but New Orleans, Louisiana is his home, so he's going home. And then today, Melvin Ingram, who played for the Chiefs, is signed a contract with the Dolphins. We also had Tom Brady. It's not often I'm going to talk about Tom Brady on this podcast. We had Tom Brady signing a deal for when he retires from professional football to go report, I believe, or be a commentator on games, I think for Fox. 10 years, $375 million.
Jesus.
It's the biggest contract ever given to a broadcaster. It will be more money than he made during his playing career, playing football, and he's been playing football for 20 years now. So it's insane money.
They really want him.
I'll never bash on people making money, man. I think that it's one of the things in the world that should be celebrated when people get their bag. So as much as it makes me want to throw up my mouth, congratulations to Tom Brady. It is cool. I like seeing these former players go into the booth to announce games. Peyton Manning did it last year. He had the Monday Night Manning cast on ESPN. Him and his brother Eli would do the games on ESPN. It was crazy. Tony Romo has been phenomenal. So, I mean, you would just assume that Tom Brady, being one of the best quarterbacks of all time, is going to step in there and immediately be good at whatever he plans to do in his future.
Plus, he gets to stay and talk about the sport that he loves.
Yeah. Like I said at the top, wrestling, WWE had an event, WrestleMania Backlash. I do not like the name. It really pisses me off. That's just their way to keep WrestleMania on more stuff, to be able to say WrestleMania more and more. WrestleMania! We did have some good matches, though. Cody Rhodes defeated Seth Rollins by pinfall. Omos beat Bobby Lashley. Edge beat AJ Styles. After Edge has started a new faction, for those of you that don't watch on a regular basis, called Judgment Day. And it's him and Damian Priest. And then at this pay-per-view, somebody came and knocked AJ Styles off the top rope. They were wearing a hoodie. After the match they came out, it was Rhea Ripley. So they're just adding more people. It's gonna end up being, I would assume, Edge, Damian Priest, maybe one other, and Rhea Ripley And then it's going to be AJ Styles, Finn Balor, and I think Liv Morgan and somebody else on the other team. That'll be coming up in the next couple pay-per-views. Ronda Rousey defeated Charlotte Flair.
Fuck yeah.
For the SmackDown Women's Championship. This was the only title that was being defended at this pay-per-view, which is just a weird concept to me. You would think you would want to put your titles on the line, but this was the only one. Charlotte suffered an injury, so she's going to be written off TV. She will not be wrestling for the next couple months because she's getting married this summer, from what I've heard. So she will not be on TV. So it'll be interesting to see what they do with Ronda now. Charlotte seems like her best competitor as far as being able to, keep up with her style, but we'll see what they do. Madcap Moss defeated Happy Corbin. This is good. I hope this is over. This storyline seems like it has dragged on forever. I want to see both these guys go in a different direction. And then the Bloodline, Roman Reigns and the Usos defeated Drew McIntyre and RK Bro, Randy Orton and Riddle.
So we got 3 out of 6.
This match wasn't bad. The best match of the night was Cody Rhodes versus Seth Rollins. I thought they had the best match of the weekend at WrestleMania last month or in March. And I think that this match, in my opinion, was better than that one. Seth Rollins, in this time around, you could tell had studied up what Cody Rhodes did in the ring. So he was a lot of reversals and just a very, very good match. Overall, I mean, the pay-per-view wasn't great. I'd give it probably a C+, B- at best. It wasn't a great pay-per-view, but it does lead us into our next pay-per-view, which I do believe will be Hell in a Cell. Let me just make sure. WWE Burby 2022. Yeah, Hell in a Cell will be June 5th. Don't know a whole lot about the match card yet. We're going to see as that develops. I also know that Roman Reigns has signed a new contract with WWE, which is going to make him... he's going to be appearing less. I'm guessing so he can maybe work on acting if that's what he wants to get into next. He's still going to be Roman Reigns, and he's still going to be the head of the table and hold the titles, but he won't be popping up every week on Raw and SmackDown. I've heard that he's not going to wrestle at Hell in a Cell, so we'll see what happens from there. He might just be working big pay-per-views only, kind of like Brock Lesnar does nowadays. We also had the NFL schedule release this past week. For those of you that don't watch the NFL schedule release, every team kind of does their own spin on it. A lot of people did different things. The Seahawks pranked a bunch of players by giving them a fake schedule that had them playing on Thanksgiving Day and Christmas Day. The Broncos last year did one with Peyton Manning as an intern in the building. This year they did one where Peyton Manning was training the new intern, which was Russell Wilson. I thought that was really funny. But the one that we're going to talk about is going to be the Chargers one. I'm just going to pull it up on the TV so I can pause it. And I'll try and do it without sound so that we...
I'm going to try to watch it through the monitor we have right here.
There you go.
Yeah, me too.
What's happening right now?
I'm playing that Chargers video. I'm going to try and pause it and point out some funny parts to it.
It's 13:11. Break. I want to go look.
Okay. Okay. Like I said, the Chargers released a banger of a video for their schedule release. Every team did a pretty good job, but we're just going to run through the Chargers one. I'm going to pause a couple times, explain a couple things, what's going on, because we'll have it playing down.
This is very Demon Slayer-esque.
Thanks for stealing that.
You're welcome.
Ah, the trophy.
That guy.
That's Justin Herbert.
It says in Japanese.
Oh, I thought it was Shaggy.
I don't like that for some reason the video is not playing.
Internet's crapping out now.
Bro, we already watched it. You should be buffered, bro.
It gets
Khalil Mack.
Khalil Mack.
And I think that's Derwin James, I believe. And that's their head coach.
determined.
Okay, Raiders, One Piece. Booyah.
That's
watching
the
that.
Going Sunny. That's not that's not their current one. Yeah, it is.
Chiefs, Gundam.
I almost want to say that was a different.
Okay.
Beastars.
Hey, here you guys go. This is the previous head coach of the Jaguars, Urban Meyer. At the pub in the UK, this is where he said what is said he went to after the rest of the team left to go home after they played in the UK last year.
The fuck Hookers. Allegedly.
Texans, I don't think there's anything super funny about that. I might be missing something.
I think the Texans, it kind of seemed JoJo-esque simply because, like, it was kind of like a stand and it was just kind of like pointing. That's all I could think of.
Browns week 5 redacted on events of our lawyers. We talked about this on the episode once Deshaun Watson got traded from the Texans over to the Browns. He currently has 22 or 23 cases of sexual assault pending against him. We don't know what's going to happen with that whole thing. He's already been proven innocent, but now he has to go through all the civil suits for everything. I'm guessing that's why they put this in. I think that's hilarious. Week 6 Broncos. I just like seeing Russell Wilson like that. I don't know what anime that's making fun of. Week 7, they're playing the Seahawks. You see a lot of things. They're kind of taking shots here at all of Seattle. 2001 Seattle Mariners is up there in the corner. Legion of Boom, the Seahawks' old defense. Passing it on the goal line instead of running it because that's how they lost the Super Bowl to the Patriots. Avatar there, week 8 by week.
The Avatar.
Falcons, week 9.
Oh, that seemed. Oh, God. I recognize that for some reason. It feels a little like Black Clover for the.
I can see that.
But that's the best I can think.
On the sign, you see it says they're 28% off. Okay, week 9, he flies into the W. 28% off 3 waffles or more at the Apple House after the Bird knocks out the W. This is making fun of the Falcons' loss to the Patriots in the Super Bowl when they blew their 28-3 lead after halftime. I don't think there's anything funny about the Niners. I think that one's just cool. This is just
expired.
This one's coming back to the original Chiefs one, where they're in the mechs of their quarterbacks now. Andy Reid does have a hamburger down there. Andy Reid, kind of a bigger guy. I don't know if they're taking a shot at his weight there. If so, I should be offended for sure. I should be personally.
I like how the thing says go for it.
I'm guessing this is the trade deadline. That's why they're making fun of NFL reporters reporting on trade. Cardinals here. Kyler Murray over there on the right. He's deleting all of his posts for the Cardinals. This is something that happened in real life. He wanted a new contract from Arizona. They weren't willing to give him one, so he unfollowed the Cardinals.
Oh, I thought he posted a picture of his dick.
We see the Raiders come back here. They were originally. It looked like they were on the ocean. They're just in a bottle.
In the
In
trash.
the trash. They got a Chucky doll making fun of Raiders ex-head coach John Gruden. Damn it. Whose nickname is Chucky. You also see AB's discarded helmets in there. Son of a bitch. Chargers ran the Dolphin. Fun.
Dolphins! Oh, this one I love. It's the Titans as a Titan.
Yeah, from Attack on Titan. That Derrick Henry, they're arguably the best running back in football. You see Titan up replaced up.
What does that say on it? This is AJ what? Lost?
AJ was here. AJ, what's that say? Zach, you're closer.
Was here.
Yeah,
okay.
it was WUC.
Colts, you see the quarterback carousel. Matt Ryan, that's the quarterback this year. That's Carson Wentz from last year. Phillip Rivers the year before that. And that is Jacoby Brissett from the Patriots the year before that. They have not had a good time finding a quarterback since Andrew Luck left. This is the Rams. I believe that's them burning their draft picks because they traded away most of their draft picks to get players like Von Miller.
Kind of reminds me of Yu-Gi-Oh! Because they look like cards.
Yeah, maybe. And then you see the O falling off a Rams house, revealing the Hollywood sign. They both play in Hollywood. The
You can
Rams
actually
and
still
the Chargers.
clearly see Hollywood there behind it.
I think they're kind of saying that they're taking Hollywood back. The Chargers are.
Let Russ cook.
Let Russ cook. Fire in the Broncos Stadium that happened a couple days after Russell Wilson got there. Shouldn't be any horrible damage, but they will have to replace some suites and some seats in the stadium for sure. And we see the grow up of the quarterback Justin Herbert. Some cool scenes here.
This is
Food Wars.
Hunter x Hunter.
Oh, I was thinking DBZ.
No, that's more Hunter x Hunter because it's how he does it. It's like Gong's Rock Paper Scissors. Like exactly.
But yeah, like I said earlier in the episode, we're kind of getting to that dry point in the NFL season. So this was a huge
Chunk of cheese.
chunk of cheese. Thank you. The NFL schedule release has gotten a lot more fun. They used to just do it on like NFL Network. Now you have all these teams making videos and stuff like this. I really hope that this is what more teams lean into next year. Obviously, I don't want them to copy it exactly, but I kind of like taking shots at each other and putting up something that's entertaining to watch, not just a bunch of people releasing the schedule. Gavin tagged me on this on Facebook. Yeah. Gavin's not even really into football. So when I woke up and I saw Gavin had tagged me in a football post, I was like, okay, what the fuck is this? Well, I'd already watched it the night before.
I thought it was a joke when I first saw it. I thought it was a fan thing. And then I posted it. I tagged him in it because I thought it was a fan thing, possibly he didn't see it. And then I did a little digging and realized that it's not a fan thing. I actually posted from the Chargers Twitter social media team. And then I was like, he's probably seen it. And he did.
Yeah.
But it was badass. So.
Super entertaining. So yeah, NFL slow season starting up. We will have some training camp stuff. We do still have some big free agents left out there. Jadeveon Clowney, who probably goes back to the Browns. Melvin Ingram, I just said, signed with the Dolphins today. We still have T.Y. Hilton. Rob Gronkowski's still out there. I don't know if he's going to retire or go back to the Bucs. So we'll still have some people getting picked up here and there. Odell Beckham, he probably won't sign until about halfway through the season because he tore his ACL in the Super Bowl. So yeah, it's going to get really slow, and the NBA playoffs are going to be over in a couple weeks. NHL playoffs will be over a week or two after that. So literally starting like middle of June until football starts in August, all we're really going to have is baseball and wrestling.
Yeah.
So we're going to have to find some other things.
And maybe Quidditch.
Yeah, probably not, though.
Probably. We
Once a year we'll get Quidditch. Be an annual.
So yeah, stay tuned. I will keep reporting any big signings, stuff like that on here. We're going to keep talking about the NBA and the NHL playoffs. We're going to keep talking about our NASCAR drivers. Maybe that's what we'll get into. We'll talk about a little bit more. I don't know. We'll figure out some stuff once this football season, all this football stuff dies down until it starts back up again when the preseason starts. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. There is a lunar eclipse tonight, so go check that out, even though this is going to come out 3 days after the lunar eclipse.
Find
Go check that out quick.
Find Khonshu and turn the night sky back 3 nights.
You can look it up on the internet.
Go look at it. There might be a link somewhere.
Yeah, we definitely missed it a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
It got a little darker.
A little redder.
Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. We're dropping episodes pretty regularly.
At a frequency that you do not know.
Or understand. Can't
We are-
comprehend.
For those of you that don't watch any of our other videos, check out our movie, bookie, and our top 10s. We're also doing movies and video games. So yeah, dropping a lot of episodes. So go ahead and check that out. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's late tonight, and it's time to
Split!